Mist, and today we're going to do a reading about fairy tales and Disney. It just keeps popping up. I keep thinking about it, and so I'm gonna see what they're trying to say here. I don't know exactly what to expect. Hold on one second. All right, let's see. So, why does this message keep coming up? What's the message here with the fairy tales? So, dang it. So, one of the specific things that keeps making me think about this is the Alexis Ware case. It made me think about Alice in Wonderland. Like Alex and Alice is really similar, and I know I keep thinking about a rabbit. I know where is not. I keep making me think of hare, Hare, like a rabbit, but I don't know. Yeah, like it make me think of Alice in Wonderland, and then with all these like overdoses, it's making me think of like Sleeping Beauty. Um, I don't know. It's just so. Why is this coming up? Ten of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. King of Cups. Nine of Cups. Five of Swords. This will be like happily ever after, right? And this will be like the opposing side. Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. Like, and there's the princess, the queen, really. I don't know why I did that. I want to keep going. High Priestess, Seven of Wands, Five of Cups. So this is making me feel like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, like a trail, like a breadcrumb, like Hansel and Gretel. I don't know where I'm going with this, y'all, but bear with me. There's no air up here just yet. That's what I'm noticing. There's no air yet. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, and then there's the King of Swords. I have swords there. It's like, and it's mainly female energy I'm getting here. We have a lot of masculine down here. Only feminine is the High Priestess here. Yeah. And then here we have the princess in this mental conflict in this fairy tale land, lost. And again, it's like most fairy tales hit home mainly on the divine feminine, on the feminine aspect. Again, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us, but the actual feminine symbol, is always like the main character of the story. And it's also making me think of like Jason Black and Kevin Samuels for some reason. Just with the like a particular mindset of a woman and like illusions here. But let's see. But then in reality, you never do get the happily ever after. It's just in the story. I mean, well, some people do, of course, but it may take a while to get there. Some people may be fortunate to find happily ever after from the get-go, but mainly there's, a whole road you got to go down. And it's like mind control because you're like given the breadcrumbs to follow. Like, follow this trail, don't deter. This is how you get there. And again, like it's no mind up here. It's no swords. We got intuition. We got financial stability. We got action or passion or maybe lack thereof, because it's actually the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands could, be movement, right, and action. But for me, especially with the Five of Cups here, it's like it's a halt. He got his foot extended down. The horses, it looked like they're stopping, Even the expression on his face is like, whoa. Okay, so, but maybe in action here. Well, let's see what else. The Queen of Wands is on top here. All right, so let me shuffle one more time. Two of Cups and a Knight of Cups. So that's clarifying the Ten of Wands. So maybe not having a real clear understanding of what love is, just distorting reality. And I know it's fairy tales, but you are what you eat, right? You are what you watch, you are what you take in. Mindset, emotions, etc. Whether it's television, whether it's family, whether it's your neighborhood, your religion. Three of Cups and wanted to come in reverse, but let's see what else we get here. Okay. High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's like not following your own intuition, but, going along with the plans made for you, going along with the trail made for you. Like pre-planned already for you, is already like predestined. I don't know where I'm going with any of this, y'all. 7-11 on the clock. But it's like, so it's making me think of the polarity, like fairy tales. Some of the characters have a rough time, right? And then they eventually find their true love, but they didn't really put any work with the true love. It's like other obstacles against them. It's like the stepmother, the village, the world, whatever villain, and then they meet their prince. And 9 out of 10, this somebody they just met. Fairy tale wise. And even in reality, of course, there may be obstacles coming in between you and, a person, maybe just life, daily obstacles individually and together. And you could even, Romeo and Juliet, maybe your family or whomever don't want you together or whatever, but usually spend some time getting to know the person. And in fairy tales, they don't really know. They just like love at first sight type of thing. I don't know. I don't know what the hell any of this means so far. 6 of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And maybe also it's kind of like the wealth is coming up for me. So like a prince typically would be pretty wealthy. And you just like instantly set and made for life. And just it's like everything on point. Like the love's on point. The money's on point. He riding for you. He saved you from the queen or whomever, woke you up from your sleep. And then in reality, women kind of expect that now. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong or anything. I'm just making an observation and reading the cards. But some women want a man that is going to be financially stable. Maybe that's why I was thinking of the Kevin Samuels and what's his face, Jason Black. Because some, it's like a gold digger culture, maybe. Or even, depending on how you look at it, just stable. I don't know, just wanted stability. But I don't know, y'all. Shit. Let's see. Give me one more for this here. 9 of Cups. But also bringing up here DNA and like we've been saying a lot here, kind of distractions from your, going within and birthright and stuff like that. But also mainly I'm getting with the lack of feminine energy. I mean, we got some now, but the initial was the high priestess. She's here again. I don't know if I'm posting this or not because I don't know what the hell. But let's see. King of Cups wanted to come out and clarify the King of Cups. So there's a confusion here with, it's like with the King of Cups, 1 foot in and 1 foot out of reality, maybe, or just on the verge or the brink. But duality again. So like fairy tales, but in a grim way. Like it's like the bad side of fairy tales. Tower and 8 of Pentacles under the High Priestess. One more. Temperance. It's like a disruption. And yeah, I feel like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Again, with the High Priestess. Balance and justice, duality, 2 different colors. And then the moon, illusions, but then physical reality here. And then we have the Tower, the 8 of Pentacles, temperance for that. And even him, the temperance, 1 foot in, grounded, and the other foot in the water. We're going to have to clarify this with a different deck to get more clarity here. Eight of Wands, Sun card, Star. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We have Sun. Ten of Swords for the 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Of course, we got a lot of page energy coming through now. Like, start from a baby, then a page. It's not any other pages up here yet, but we've seen a lot looking through the front and the back. No pages up here. Now we're talking about kids. It's like stunting growth. Stunting growth. I'm going to use the Heal Yourself one. And I'm going to get the Witch's Wisdom. Dang it, I should have got that before. Hole in a soul. So again, it's kind of making me feel like half in, half out. We had a living person, and we have a skeleton. But sorry, here you go. And 9, rebirths, 9, like birthing. But hole in a soul. So, and look, she got a scar on her forehead, like some type of surgery. But like I was saying, like mind control here, like being controlled. Like, what are we talking about exactly? It made me think about that reading I did the other day, well, about a week or 2 ago, with the tribe family. I can't remember the title of it. I'm going to put it in the description if I remember. But I was talking about the babies being born outside the womb, like growing them outside the womb. And they were like not have some born dead too. I don't know. It's odd. But I remember recently, I don't know if it's still up or available, but I ran past a clip on YouTube. This was like 3+ months ago, maybe, where they were talking about the people that work at Disney were saying outright that they grow the Disney stars and that they weren't real or something. Like they grow them. That maybe they meant that in a different way. I didn't watch a whole thing on it or anything. It was just like passing by it. But maybe they just mean that they groom them from like early on. Or maybe they really meant like they growing them like bots or just growing kids outside the womb and like making them perfect with eyes, hair, complexion, whatever they trying to get together, a certain type of mind, a certain type of personality or whatever. But let's see. And I'm not sure what the skeleton has in his hand, but it makes me feel like he got an instrument, like maybe a guitar. But like, you see, because you can't see the whole thing, or I don't know. Look, half in, half out, half alive, half dead. That's with pride. And then here we go with this one, letting go. Holding a soul, letting go. Have faith, wanting to come out. Help from up above, courage. And sexual arts. How teachable are you? Like grooming, like they groom them. Even if like in the past, like they may be coming out saying this now, but they have done this before. Phoenix Rising and Alchemy, like it make me feel like they reincarnate other stars that have died maybe from Disney. Like they brought them back into these new bodies that they like grooming or growing. And of course, we've all heard the rumors allegedly. Everything I say here is alleged. I don't know where we're going with this. But now it's bringing up religion too, like I was going to say. But we all heard the accusations and the rumors of pedophilia, Pizzagate, all of that allegedly in Hollywood. And that is what is given. It's given a lot of that. It's given religion. And that, you know, you can see on a stone right there. But in this, and help from above. Like they groom them, teach them, like give them with the mind, with the moon, illusions. Like they give them particular talents and the way they want to look. And I keep on hearing, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like I'm thinking of John Benet Ramsey as well. I'm thinking of her. Like I know she was rumored to be allegedly Katy Perry maybe or somebody else. I don't know. Because I was a little girl, maybe about the same age, maybe a few years older or maybe under. I don't know. I can't remember. And I think that she would be my age. It would be like a small gap maybe, which is 33. But, and it's not funny, I'm sorry. But the coincidence of this being 33 and yeah, and her being in a sexualized competition, allegedly. That's, you know, they make the young girls look very grown and makeup and all of that. But yeah, it's like growing these kids. Like even back then, I feel like they were grooming them from a young age and or growing them maybe, buying kids from their parents and raising them to be stars and workhorses. Courage. We might have some people coming out talking about this. Of course, we always have moments in time when people come forth and make these accusations. That's why we're talking about it today. Basically, because we all heard this, whether it's true or not, allegedly. My opinion, that is definitely a lot of truth to it, in my opinion, but allegedly, right? Because I wasn't there. I don't know for certain. But, you know, we could have some people speaking out. Somebody with some red hair, like red hair sticking out quite a bit for me here. Lots of red in this picture. This woman's hair is red. But it could be a male, actually, that speaks out. It could be this woman here in the background that's afraid, but it could be this man speaking out on behalf of other people. It may not have happened to him, but he might be speaking out on behalf of other people. How teachable are you? So like, yeah, I said the grooming energy, beauty, yeah. See, how teachable are you? She's very young and she doesn't have any makeup on or anything. and like I said, grooming here, and a 9, like from birth, okay? And they always have a handler with the snake energy back here, but this one is beauty, and they just groom them to, especially women, like it's a lot of women up here now that we're doing this here, but also men. And these men down here are quite older because, like I said, it wasn't no page energy down here, but it's a young page energy from here. And this person could have been groomed as well, maybe, but he's standing up, maybe, perhaps, because he has a red hat on too. And this man has red hair. There's a lot of red in this here. She's even lots of red here. So it could be somebody that used to be blonde. They made them red. Oh, and we just said John Benet Ramsey, Katy Perry allegedly, but I don't know. I didn't really look much into that. But that's what I'm feeling now. That's what I'm thinking now. I have no clue. Probably not, but that's what I'm thinking here. But yeah, so, and even she has a damn guitar there. But yeah, and so yeah, this young man has something to offer here that he's seen for a long time. It could even be somebody's kid that was doing this and they witnessed it or something. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, it starts there, bringing light there. Okay, I want to use this deck. What else? What else, please and thank you. Clarity, please and thank you. Four of Pentacles. I'm feeling like model, playboy. Page of Voices here. It make me feel like Miley Cyrus, but we got some twins here as well. Knight of Voices, like, so they like give these people stories. Give these people stories, and just like you can make a movie or write a book or anything like that, you can, I mean, see, some of y'all just be thinking that, or some of us be thinking that these are just movies and everything like that, but it be like real life shit that be happening. Like, it's not just movies. Like, people can fake identities and make up identities just like they do. Well, we see it every day when people are in witness protection and they move and they have a new identity and start over like that. Like, say if they bought somebody from their parents and then they kind of had them in the lab or influencer house is what I'm hearing, even back in the days, and they didn't really go nowhere. They just was there all day being groomed in whatever way that they were going to put them out. Even these like presidents and these people that show up out of nowhere in politics, like nobody knew who Obama was. Ain't nobody know who any of these people are. They just give them these stories that come out of nowhere. And some people will have like a footprint. Maybe some people have heard of them from where they are or whatever. Sure. But it's a few times we collectively have said, like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't saying it's every single person, but a lot of people. They're just made up stories. Even some of these rappers have made up stories and made up names. Like, somebody just gave them a rap name and gave them a story. Like, some of them, like, and not just rappers, but singers and whoever, like, and I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, it's just giving me so much of like mind control and like artificial intelligence is what I'm getting. Let me get these up and see. Tell us more about these fairy tales. And we'll maybe come back to Disney because that feel like Disney. But yeah, it's like the Alexis Ware case. Nobody knows where she is. Like, and so many other people come up missing and they've been found, some of them, but not always. People not always found, but I mean, like recently, another Alexis was missing. She was found, and another Alexis just went missing. Well, the second Alexis was found alive. She was kind of young, I believe. The third Alexis, which is this Morales, I believe, was found, but deceased. Okay, and and then all these drug overdoses, alleged drug overdoses, just make me feel like Sleeping Beauty. Let's see. I'm gonna ask specifically then. So tell me, like, why am I feeling Alice in Wonderland energy surrounding Alexis Ware's case and all these other Alexises that are coming up missing? What is this? Like, am I just tripping, or is this, like, what is this? Because I personally believe, you guys, that 90 to 100% of life as we know it is scripted and predetermined and pre-planned for decades and years and years and years to push a certain agenda, to create a certain mindset, create a certain energy, and to maintain the current balance there is. The current ruling or whatever, but that's coming to an end. Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Temperance, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Hermit. Okay, Judgment, Magician, Page of Swords, the Empress, the Hierophant, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, Strength, Star. I'm not understanding completely. I'm gonna have to clarify for sure. Give me a second. It's just, so again, with this in and out energy, like I'm gonna have to ask them specifically to clarify the in and out energy after we finish this prayer. But just, foot in, foot out, and it's right in the middle. We have 5 cards. 2, 2, 1. Okay. This is extremely typically positive energy. This is wish fulfillment. This is happily ever after, man. This is marriage. This is firm footing. This is firm emotions and trust and love. Okay, and then here, this is going into calmer energy, but like alone in a single mother. Like you see, it's a kid here. I mean, for me, this man could be with them. He could be. And that could go back to the, whole Kevin Samuels, Jason Black thing with the single mother wanting to be saved and rescued, okay? But he seems like this is his job, maybe, or he's helping. But they could be together. But then the hermit is a single energy. It's about inner work and wisdom and finding a light at the end of the tunnel. And so, yeah, Alice in Wonderland would need some light, right? Because she goes down that rabbit hole. But I don't know, y'all. Like, what? Y'all got some insight? Put it in the comments. Let's see. But let's go ahead and start clarifying so we get more details. Magician, Judgment, Seven of Swords, under the Four of Wands, which is marriage, love, foundation, celebration. It's like a distorted view of happiness and also like manifesting in the reverse, like in deception. Like, it's odd. I don't know. Like fighting against the Ace of Pentacles, which would be in this energy here, marriage maybe. Like, but then this negative connotation attached to it and it like never coming in, like guarded and blocking like your love. Like maybe it has something to do. I really don't talk about this, but we going into like Venus energy on my birthday, May 10th. But I believe like Mercury, I'm not sure the settings, the placings, but we definitely in like love energy. And even with the Aries, April, that's birth and energy, that's new, spring. So it's like, oh, I even see the death card there with the devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Like, it's like, I don't even talk about twin flame energy, but 44 right there, 30, 44 on the timer. It's like keeping these like unions apart, like, the story when you're born with two halves and then you separate to come back together. Now, what I've heard is that not everybody has a twin flame. We all have many soulmates, but we not all of us have twin flames. And maybe it's not even deep as twin flames. This could be a soulmate type of shit too. But it's like not being able to find that person, like, because if it's a twin flame and you come into whole, even as an individual coming into whole with your masculine and feminine energy, would be very enlightening to you as an individual and then as a whole for those that come into one wholeness with themselves. So it's like keeping you, into this self-deception and, like I said, mind control as well. And again, like distorted reality here. I'm still not fully comprehending quite yet, but hopefully that changes. Let's go. Nine of Cups. Why are you here? Ace of Pentacles for the Nine of Cups. High Priestess. So again, doing things backwards maybe. Okay. Now, it's like chasing after something as well. Like maybe he's being chased, but he's also running, obviously. And this is here with the foundation of marriage and then with judgment. It's like doing things backwards, kind of running away from that maybe. Or, give me one more here. Communication. One more. Queen of Wands. But a gentle reminder that, yeah, we do the readings on the celebrities sometimes or whatnot, but mainly like to remember that a lot of this is a facade, y'all. A lot of this is like, do y'all see how many celebrities is being exposed? Like everybody and their mama is in the news. It's like nonstop motherfucking amusement. It's like nonstop tea. It's nonstop, y'all. Like what the fuck? This is like a huge distraction. Just like dysfunctional family energy here and not knowing like the reality of what it takes for a relationship or a marriage. What are we talking about? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, Emperor. Go to Six of Wands. Yeah, it's just like ending up alone. Ending up alone, kind of like alone with the child and working hard. Like a single mother. And that could be the play here with the whole Rihanna and A$AP Rocky thing too, allegedly. Like I seen the term first billionaire baby mama or something like that. So that could be the play of, that's all, Black people do. We're just kind of keeping people in a cycle. Like, okay, if it's good enough for Rihanna, it's good enough for me, and just keep perpetuating, like not having a family, and it's not a judgment. It's do whatever you want to do, but really, families together would be more beneficial. And of course, everybody would like that more than likely, at least females. Nobody wants to raise, most females, like I said, with the whole fairy tale and everything, they want to get married and have kids. And not everybody does, and that's A-okay. But if you are one of those people, that's like the end goal. That's why you date. That's why you get into relationship after relationship, not healing yourself, not working on yourself, just that's the message, constantly looking for the happily ever after, but not getting to know anybody, not understanding the work that is needed to put into a relationship, and never working on yourself. Childhood traumas here. Never working on yourself and being alone and being independent, but just constantly, I need to find that person. I need to find that person. I need to find that person. And like I said, in a fairy tale, they don't even get to know each other. So they just get together, right? We never see the rest of their story. We assume that everything was A-okay. But and then we actually do, contrary to what I said earlier, or maybe I did say the same thing, but we do meet people really quick, especially on the internet now. It's readily available to you, and that's where all these Sleeping Beauty stories comes in. So you meet this man, don't know him, get together, and then having sex, having babies with people that you barely know, and then you still not healing. You mad at him. We got the vibe between women, female and men. Hence Kevin Samuels, the red pill, blue pill, Jason Black, all of that shit. You then you having babies, and then you expect a single man to want to be with you, and men do. Men do that. Don't let the people tell you that they don't. They do. It happens. Is it ideal? Probably not all the time, but either way, let's move forward. And then you get into another relationship and you don't know him. But then we're looking for love, right? But we need to love ourselves. So then we go on these apps, or we meet these people, or we're around these people that don't have our best interests at heart, and then they're drugging people, and then we're going to the Sleeping Beauty syndrome here, drugging people and killing these beautiful women, more Black women or women of color, than Caucasians, and that's not necessarily always true. Like I say, they show you in the news what they want you to see, right? They want to put a particular frequency out there to continue to keep these in you in these cycles. So, we'll never know the full blown truth about what's going on in the world. They will make you see what they want you to see. It's easy to flip a screen, it's easy to make a movie, it's easy to make you feel and see and do what they want you to do because they show it to you. It's programming, right? So, tell me about the Sleeping Beauty. Tell me about these Sleeping Beauties being drugged by men that they know and don't know, and people around them, betrayals. Tell me about this. What is this about? Why is this coming up? So it's always some type of promise of, even if it's not like any type of intimacy thing right off the back, where that's not the gain of the, as far as the female or whomever, right? But it's always these setups for me, plans, right? To put some in somebody's drink, possibly, or drug somebody. But, it's always these promises of either we're going to hang out, have a good time, lots of fun here, or I'm attracted to you, I'm trying to find somebody here. And then we have, the pill, possibly, or the drug. How does this relate to the fairy tale here? What's the fairy tale here? It's like, because at the end of the day, they still missing out on this union, whether with someone else or whether with someone or without someone. Like they're walking away from this union of divine masculine and feminine. Again, your divine and masculine, feminine within you, or outside, or both. Either way, you're walking away from a wholeness. Life ended before the fullness, and kind of like being recycled and having to come back or something. I'm not sure. The Queen wanted to come out. Queen of Wands. Give me one more for that. That gave me two. Ace of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. Single. Like missing out on love here. It's the Lovers. I'll do a part 2 after I do some like research on my own here, so we can be more clear. Queen of Cups, Magician, Judgment. Yeah. So just like making the wrong choices because we are not whole by ourselves before we try to come into union as well. Ace of Pentacle in my hand. Page of Wands. Like still stuck in childhood trauma, like not healing and just keep, it's like, again, the opposite of fairy tales. Like it's programming you to believe and think a certain way that you rush into things and not thinking before you act. And it's like anything could, okay, so again, it's going back to polarities. You have to be balanced in both, okay? You can't be too nice or you're going to get fucked over. You can't be too mean or you're going to fuck yourself over, right? So it's a balance. And there you see the water coming out the cup. It's an an unhealthy balance. Like it's too much water in the women. Like we have to balance it. Too much emotional. It's a balance. You need the masculine and the feminine. And then cutting the men off from emotion. Also cutting the men off. So it's like you can't meet halfway because you both like have different agendas. Like it's like clashing too. It's like a lot of different, yeah. So Ace of Pentacles, the Devil. It's like you're sleeping because you're not whole, you're not full. Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and Victory again. Like missing out on a victory, like being led down the wrong way. Look, they looking at, like, let's imagine both of these men. He on this side, but he's still looking over here. He on this side and he's looking here at the breadcrumbs, but the justice is over here. Like you're being led this way, but the justice is over here. Like it's like, if that make any sense to y'all, the down the way of heartbreak and destruction and betrayal. And it's on purpose. It's slick, manipulative, by any means necessary energy, okay? To sometimes this look like a coffin, you know? To take you out of here before you can come into wholeness. Before you can get your justice and balance, man. So all of these things that they show you is them giving you the heads up covertly about what they're doing to you. And it's all about mind control. I even used it, I used earlier. It's all about mind control. This is the Knight of Voices. Keeping your heads in the cloud, distracted, while everything else is going on down here or wherever it's going on at. But like this is another theme. We haven't talked about this in a while, but this is about mind control, man. Especially the youth. They want to control the youth. So again, to bring this metaverse, one world, one mind, one thought, one consciousness, one government type of energy here. I don't know why I wanted to look at the back of the card. So it's making me feel like I could be wrong, I could be off, it could be a variation of what I'm saying, but it made me think of a triangle. Like it's three, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, but actually it's four because the feminine energy, the mother, can't nothing come without the mother. She's the life She creates life. And also your mind, your thoughts create life as well. So you definitely need both your mind, your thoughts, and then your feelings, your beliefs that creates reality. All right. All right, y'all. Laters.